No clickbait, just the facts. It's alive. The landing gear works. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It took a little while to edit and put it together. Like and subscribe and leave some comments about what you think of the video.
Hello, boys and girls. Back in the hangar again. Of course, I'm not alone here in the hangar. I got my friend James here. I'm going to spin around and say hello, James.
Peace and grooviness.
Yeah, say it. Yeah, James is one of the partners in the Emerald project that I'm a partner in. But I'm here to update you on the landing gear.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Oh yeah, landing gear. Come with me. Let me show you what I've done. It's in and it's been tested. So let's just take a look around here. Spin you guys around so you get all sick. There we go. And if you don't like the camera work, I'll fire the cameraman. I always say that. Okay. Now let me turn the display on so I can see what you guys are seeing. Let's get this nice and close. Okay. Here's the pulley that's tied to this cable. This is the nose gear. And these two cables here are the main landing gear. The main landing gear goes up here. Now this is not finished. These connections here are not permanent. These are just temporary for testing. These will be crimped and made permanent, except for the nose gear. Nose gear is done. That's finished. And here's the front end of it. Again, a few little minor modifications have to be done to this. And right now the bracketing, all these brackets are just clecoed in, so they have to be riveted in. But it works. As a matter of fact, let's cut to the action sequence of this video that I'm sure some of you are going to like. I'm going to see if I can put some music to it that's royalty free, so it looks really exciting, and I get 10,000 views on this. Okay, maybe not. How about 100? 100 would be okay. 500 would be really good. Oh, and while I'm at it, down there is a subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it if you click on that if you like, following along, and hit that like thumbs up and leave a comment. I've noticed the videos that have more comments and more likes, actually likes and comments, even if it's hello from wherever you are in the world, they get more views because YouTube says, oh, people are watching it and they're commenting, so let's have other people look at this. So do that for me. I'd really appreciate that. So with no further ado, the action sequence of landing gear in operation. Wasn't that exciting, boys and girls? I found it riveting. Okay, so The linear actuator works. It works beautifully, very smooth. Like I said, it's a few things to clean up. I've got to make some permanent connections with the cabling. Right now they just have the screw-on ones, just for testing purposes. I got to rivet everything together. And a couple little odds and ends. It's just cleanup work. But as far as concept and operation, it works really well. Now, one of the things I got to say, that linear actuator said that its maximum current draw is 8 amps at 150 pounds. Running idle with no load at all, it drew 800 milliamps. So less than 1 amp. Under full load, the maximum that I saw, I put my amp probe on there, the maximum I saw for a load, a current draw from the DC battery was 1.6 amps, which means it's not working very hard. That's a good thing. I guess that pulley for the nose gear and I rerouted the cables to go up and down. Well, actually, let me show you that for a second here. That's the other thing that needs to be fixed up here. Originally, this cable was tie strapped here and followed this cable in through that hole. Okay, that's where it went. Now, it's going underneath this fairing, and let's see, can I do this? Yeah, right underneath that Roni bracket. There's a metal plate here. I drilled a hole in that metal plate. And so the cable that raises and lowers the gear is behind here and goes through there. And it's tucked completely away. I am seriously considering rerouting these brake cables, this brake cable here, to follow that same pathway. And if I do, I'll let you know. I like that cleaner look. I think it's crooked. I think it's much nicer. That's one of the reasons why I ran the locking cables here. Sorry about that bad camera work. Locking cables that go underneath the fuselage, where most people have them going out here and then up, and yeah, big trip hazard. So yeah, we'll consider it. We'll consider with the brake cable. Oops, you're looking at my forehead. If I'm going to do that or not. Actually, the consideration is, are those cables long enough to reroute that way? They might not be. So anyways, that's it. It works. It works very smoothly, as you can see from that well-edited and professionally done illustration of the gear going up and down. And as of recording right now, I'm assuming it's a well-edited and well-constructed cuts back and forth. I'm pretty sure it's going to take me hours of editing time to drop everything together. So anyways, that's it. That's the update. Landing gear, the electric landing gear works. Now I got to design and build the lockout for the safeties that I mentioned in the last video, so that the linear actuator cannot be operated if either of the locks are in place. The landing gear has to be unlocked in order for that motor to work. Very critical, because you could damage a lot of things by that if that motor starts working and the gears are locked. So yeah, that's mandatory. So I'm going to be working on that next, and I'll bring you along with that. And then I got to figure out where I'm going to put the switch and the lights, or if I have lights, on the panel. And there's room for it, but I'm thinking, just for shits and giggles, have 3 green. But that means I've got to make a modification to the nose gear, because I want that nose gear to show green only when the wheel is down and the locking pin is in the full locked position. That's very important, because if it's not, your nose gear collapses on landing, and then we're on floats, so it wouldn't be a major problem other than you're scraping your floats on pavement. Well, it's a grass runway. So that's going to be a bit of a work in progress, a little bit of design work for that. So it's not finished, but it works, and it's very quiet. You'll see when you'll see with that. I'll include some of the whirring sound of the motor. It's like not even 10% as noisy as the linear actuator I have above for my flaps. It's because it's a different manufacturer. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and maybe next year the jets will be a little better. So remember to keep your stick on the ice, and we'll see you again here in the hangar. Bye for now.
Yes, it works. It works beautifully. I hope you guys managed to catch the essence of how that system works. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. See you again.